It's time to record some more whiskey videos. I have a few here that I'm going to do tonight. This one here is a bit of a curiosity because I was really curious when I saw it. Usually when you see Glenrothes is sherry casks. Almost the word Glenrothes is synonymous with sherry casks. But this is ex-bourbon. It says Bourbon Cask Reserve. Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, and there are some notes here, but I'm not going to read them. I don't want to know. I don't want the power of suggestion to get the better of me. I just want to try this as it is. Have I done a Glenrothes that was not sherried before? I don't know. I might have. I know I did something that was not sherried before. Was it a Glendronach? Or was it a... I know that there was one that was... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, was it Edwardauer? Or was it... what's the other one? Abunad. I know I have a bottle here somewhere. Aberlour. I had an Aberlour that was ex-bourbon once, and really I understood why they didn't do it very often. But that's neither here nor there. This is the Glenrothes. Oh. In natural cork. And it's bottled at 40% in a natural cork. So this is going to be an interesting little exercise. Oh, smells good already. It does smell good. And what did this cost me? I just bought it tonight. Glenrothes Bourbon Cask, $69.99. So the price looks to be reasonable too for a single malt. But it is at 40%. And it could be chill filtered. I don't know about colored. It's probably not colored, because if it was colored it would be darker. And I think they wanted to emphasize that this has not been sherried. Not been aged in sherry casks, and not been finished in sherry casks. There you go. This is my way of strolling around the glass, because I have smaller hands than guys like Ralphie who have thick fingers and they can just, I don't know. I like to hold on to the glass because I don't want to drop it. Okay. Sweet and fruity. Lots of caramel. Some vanilla. Some apples, pears. Orchard fruits. And a little bit of that sourness that I always or often get from ex-bourbon barrels. And why is my door open back there? Well, it's hot in here. It's warm in here, even though I had the air conditioner going all day. That black thing on down below, down there, that's a fan, and it's blowing the cooler air from the lower at the floor level into the room, and there's the air conditioner in the other room, and hopefully that will get the temperature down in here. I was sweating when I got home. And I just got home from getting my groceries and getting whiskey. Now that I've explained everything, I'm going to taste the whiskey. Cleanse my palate a little bit. Oh, that cold water feels so good. So I've got 3 40% Speysides right now. It's a little spicy. Spicy like white pepper and a little bit of cloves and maybe some coriander. That's what I get on my first sip. I'm not really getting so much in the fruits and caramel department. But I'm very sensitive to spices when it comes to whiskey. When it comes to food, oh, load the spice on. But with whiskey, if it's got spice, I like it to be light. I don't want Mexican whiskey here. Now after that first sip, the nose is far less I'm getting far less nose. A little spicy, a little fruity. A little caramel. Amazing how the first sip changes it completely. Changes the nose completely. Okay. Once again, spicy. Tiny little bit of fruit. Just a hint of caramel. But spicy. Spicy. Watery mouthfeel. Very watery mouthfeel. This would go so much better with more viscosity. They should have bottled this at 46% or even 43%. But at 40%, this is dangerously easy drinking. You want to get more, or at least I do. I want to get more. There it is, spicy again, especially on the finish. Now, these oak tannins I'm getting, is that what the spice is? Okay, what does it say here? Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey. Matured only in bourbon seasoned oak casks and bottled at natural colour. Vanilla, coconut, pears, and creme brulee. Approved by Gordon something. Distilled and bottled by Glenrothes Distillery, Rothes, Scotland, product of Scotland, 750 mils, 40% alcohol by volume. Now it says vanilla and coconut. I'm not getting the coconut at all. I'm not getting that much vanilla. Creme brulee? I would taste more creme brulee at 46%. This is just watery to me. But I'm used to stronger whiskeys. This would be a good one for... Well, wait a minute. Now, way past the finish, I'm getting a bit of coconut. Way down at the end, on the tip of my tongue, there is a hint of coconut. Now, I don't know if I'm really tasting that or if it's the power of suggestion. Pears, creme brulee, vanilla? I don't know. Okay. Maybe some creme brulee on the nose now. But once again, it could be the power of suggestion. Spicy again. Spicy again. White pepper, oak tannins. You know, I'm going to let this one air itself for a while. I'm going to let it. I like the grenade shaped bottle. I like that. I'm going to give this some time to open up and maybe develop some more flavors. Maybe get more coconut and creme brulee out of it. I think it could be still closed. Other than that, it would maybe be a good whiskey for people who are beginning to get into whiskey because it's not too strong. It could be a stepping stone to Scotch whiskey from, say, Canadian whiskey, and I'm talking about Canadian whiskey like Crown Royal and Canadian Club and, you know, the 40% Canadian whiskey, Weiser's Deluxe and things like that. But for the experienced whiskey drinker, I would say this is a little bit of a disappointment, at least at this point. If it opens up, it could be much better. I'm going to give it some time, I think. I might have to give it some time. Slanchova.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.